Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Night. How are we all doing tonight? Did I activate the new games? Yeah? Okay. That is the new games. Hi, folks. Oh, it does? What's been happening? Average, I guess. Overall, can't really complain. You know, functioning and all that. I've just been, what am I doing? I did a little stream, actual stream of video games today. We checked out more Dyson Sphere, which I am technically playing in the background, but ignore that. If you ignore that, then you're fine. But, yeah, no, besides that, doing okay. Just another day. Did gym, came home, streamed, and I've only just had my first meal for today, and it's now the evening. So that's been pretty alright. Yeah. So we will see how long I go for, but I figured I want to do more of this, and I don't particularly want to read it by myself. Oh well, no, not in that sense. Like, we'll see. What did I meant to say? I think I meant to say I don't particularly want to stream it. Sorry, read it offline, off stream. So, yeah, that's what I meant. Also, I've been really enjoying these animes I've been watching in the background. Dragon Ghost Kyle's Hunting. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Pretty funny, even though it has dragons in it. So yeah. I've been enjoying it. Overall, apparently a few people that I've spoken to about it don't particularly care for the protagonist's voice, but I think it's actually kind of cute. So, you know, I am a big fan of it. That's all. So I'm like, whoa, spoilers. Now, are you watching it in Japanese? So yeah, we're continuing from exactly where we left off from yesterday. For those who are interested in knowing of this fun tale. So I think we're almost in chapter 3. Only Japanese subtitles? That's fair. Overall, I think it's funny. I can't read Japanese. I do. I would say, do I have a use of reading Japanese? No. At least for myself. But I watch subtitles, Japanese in with English subtitles, which is fine. No, well, more what? The anime or something else? Was how do you mean? I meant the anime, but also the book. Oh. Oh. Well, that's fine. Like, I'm enjoying the book, so I figured why not. Since this is gonna be a pretty slow night and chat is quiet, yeah. Almost at chapter 3, by the way. Anyway. I suppose I'll continue. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream anime on Twitch. Yeah, like, no, that's silly. Anyway, I think we should continue with the read. At least for a little bit. So, sit back, get comfy, grab some snacks. Yeah, woe is me. Whatever will I do? I suppose I can put the fox. Where can we put the fox? We can put the fox on the staircase. No, you get staircase. There. What book you on? We are on book 1, chapter 2. Should I be more clear on this one? Okay, so I should be a little bit more clear. Book 1, chapter 2. There you go. I did briefly think about throwing you into the fire pit. Or somewhere in the corner. But I suppose the fire wouldn't be a good spot to put you. Well, what? It's winter over there, isn't it? I don't. Okay. I've never read this, so I know nothing. So we figured we do something new. Oh, so how you been, Tara? Hope school's been going well for you. So we are learning that Clay and the other 4 dragons of destiny are trying to fulfill a prophecy, but Clay in particular is kind of a lazy dragon. He doesn't want to fight. And Kestrel, who's kind of a grumpy snoot, is trying to force Clay and the others to fight in this war with the Talons of Peace. And I'm like, this is kind of, I don't know, what's the word? I don't know. I don't particularly care for her. At least that's me. I don't particularly care for her at all. I've been well busy as hell. Though got a what's your job? Why I'm on spring break? Oh sweet. Well, congratulations on the job. I've been looking for work myself, honestly, and that's been slow, but we are getting there. And I am working on my health and both physical and mental psychologicalness as of late. I'm also wanting to dabble in art, so we might be doing more arty streams in future. Pending a job, which leads me to getting an iPad, so I can learn how to draw on Twitch. So I think that'd be kind of cool. But I'm glad that you have a new job, even during the spring break. It has been a while since I've seen you. You'll be doing well, regardless. So yeah, well, I think we're almost on chapter 3, so the title will probably be updated at some point. Anyway, 20 minutes is enough, right? Okay, let's continue then, methinks. Sandwing's eggs needed the sun and desert sand to keep them warm until hatching. Also come out half-baked and funny-looking. Just like me. Gosh. Although personally, he thought Sunny looked just fine. Tsunami tapped her talon on the cave floor, studying her friends. Clay, you want to play scavenger? That's hardly fair, Starlight pointed out. He's twice Sunny's size. A real scavenger would be smaller than her. According to the scroll here, it says that scavengers have no scales, no rings, and no tail. And they walked on two legs, which sounds fairly unstable to me. I bet they fall all the time. They treasure nearly as much as dragons do, the scroll says. She's literally described goblins. I've been having a therapist myself and medication. As you know how many things you didn't realize till it slaps you over the face. You're looking alive? Well, that's fair. You're welcome to chat. It's just me and Fox at the moment. Nobody talking. But, you know, it's fine. Enjoy the looking and the vibing. 7 is attack Lone Dragon and Steel. Oh my gosh. We know. Glory snapped. We were all here for the fantasizing lectures about them. Talk to make me come there and bite you, Fox. I'd like to meet a real scavenger. Clay said. I'd like to rip off its head and eat it. He pounded his front talons on the stone above him as it blew him. I bet it would taste better than the mouthful of feathers Kestrel keeps bringing us. Poor hungry Clay son is teased. When we're free, we'll go out and scavenge some nests and eat all of them. Tsunami promised nudging Clay with one ring. Oh, it's fine. I don't mind. I generally don't mind. I like chat engagement. So it's fine. Totally fine. Sunny blinked at her when we're free. Oops, Tsunami and Clay exchanged glances. Sunny was sweet and trusting and absolutely terrible at keeping secrets. I mean, after we fulfill the prophecy, of course, Tsunami said. Clay, be the savages here. This can be your claw. She swung her long tail in an arc and smashed a segment loose. Shards of rock fell across the cave and other dragonets ducked. Clay heft the sharp rock spear in his claws and grinned wickedly at Sunny. Is Clay being a bully? Don't actually hurt me, she said nervously. Of course he won't, Tsunami said. But he's acting out and the rest of us will be the princesses. Oh gosh. Will be Burn, Glory can be Blister, and Starlight can be Blaze. Oh boy. I had to beat a princess last time too, Starlight observed. Oh, trouble like this game. He stretched his wings and scattered silver scales underneath glittered like stars in the night sky. It's not a game, it's history, Stammy said. And if we had any other friends, we could play it differently. But there are 3 sand princes, so you can stop being one and stop complaining. Starlight shrugged and settled back into the shadows. The way he did when he couldn't win a fight. Alright, go ahead, Tsunami said, hopping on to the ledge next to Glory. Sunny said, she eyed Clay Wally right here, I know. Oh god. La la la, Queen Osiris of the Sea and Dragons. So very important, royal and stuff. Oh my god, I was cringe. Tsunami's Glory and Starlight hid their smiles. I've been green for ages and ages, Sunny went on. He sweated across the cave floor. No one dares challenge me from my throne. I am the strongest sandwing queen who ever lived. don't forget the treasure, Zanami hissed, pointing at a pile of loose rocks. All right, Zanami said, it's potentially because of all my treasure. I have so much of it. Don't mind. Mine favor. Such an impromptu green. She swept the rocks towards her and gathered them between her talons. Did someone say treasure? Clay bellowed, leaping out from behind a large rock formation. Sunny grew fright. No, said Zanami, who called out, you're not scared, you're Queen of Tires. The big bad green of sand dragons. Right, Sunny said. Rah. God, what a tiny scavenger doing the kingdom of sand. I'm not afraid of any tiny scavengers. So go down and eat them in one bite. The dragon's in the fall. Watch out! Chloe started giggling so hard she had to lie down and cover her face with her rings. Even Zanami was making faces like she was trying not to laugh. Clay strung his thread in a circle. Squeak, 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 he shouted, and others emitted noises. You know what the kind of describing is a cowboy, right? I'm here to steal a treasure array from a competitive dragon. That's mine. Stay away. Not from me, you won't, Sunny said, pursuing. She stepped forward, spreading her wings and raised her talon threateningly. Rah. Without the poisonous barb under the sand wings at Sunny's tail, and they're not really menacing, but nobody pointed that out. Yeah, Clay shouted, lunging forward with his rocky claw. Oh god. Sunny darted out of the way and they circled each other, venting and jabbing. This was Clay's favorite part, and Sunny forgot about trying to act grandly and focused on the battle. It was fun to fight. The small size made it easy for her to dodge and slip under his defenses. But in the end, the Queen of Size had to lose. That was how the story went. Clay drove Sunny back against the wall and gave a thrust with his fake claw between her neck and wings, preventing it even through her heart. Oh god. Ah, Sunny hulked. Impossible, a Queen defeated by a lordly scavenger. The kingdom of 4 parts. My treasure, my lovely treasure. She collapsed on the ground and let her wings flop lifelessly on either side of her. No, Clay said and squeaked. The treasure is mine. He scooped up all the rocks and powdered away, latching his tail proudly. Our turn, Zanami said, jumping off the ledge. She held over to Sunny and collapsed her talons together and uttered a cry of anguish. Oh no, our mother is dead, and the treasure is gone. But worst of all, none of us killed her. Okay, let's wrap it up. I have returned. Glory cried as he flapped her wings dramatically. I would have fought her to the death. For the throne, I should be queen. No, I should be queen. Rah. So now he insisted one of the elders in the base would have been drawn to her first. The bird turned to look at Starflight, hidden in the shadows. The black dragon looked at her as if he was trying to become even more invisible. Oh, okay. So the dragons are ninjas. Got it. Come on, Starflight, Snowmy said. Don't be lazy. She called herself just before saying raining. The teacher said things like that all the time. If you don't stammer, you're no better than a windwing. What's the matter? Someone plays your brain with a windwing? Well, okay, so does being bullies. Still sleeping, anyone would think there'd be a windwing there. And the last one was mostly for Clay. Oh, look, naps are important, okay? Naps are indeed important. But the dragon all knew that Chloe hated it. No matter how much she pretended she didn't care, it always seemed to be really unfair. Chloe was the only wing any of them had ever met, and she studied and trained harder than anyone else. Dragons. Yes, dragons. So now we finished awkwardly with a quick lens of Chloe. Starflight, get out of there. The Nightwing scurried forward and looked down at Sunny. She had her eyes shut. Oh dear, he said. Well, now I should be queen. As the youngest princess, I could have the longest reign. And we were good. What is happening, Zozo? He paused and gave a long, southern shush. Also, I am by far the prettiest. Oh boy. Sunny giggled and Tsunami poked her to keep still. Clay set the treasure of rocks into a pile and sat on them. I should kill you both now, Chloe smirked. You and what army? Tsunami taunted her. Chloe stretched her neck up and bared her teeth. That's a good idea. I'm going to get my army, an army of sea wings, and then you'll be sorry. You're not the only one who can make alliances, as Sammy said. I'll get the sky wings on my side and the mud wings. And then we'll see who wins this war. There was a pause. They both looked at Starflight again. He said, you don't know, I know myself with the Ice Wing Army. Also, by the way, most of the Sand Wings want me to be their queen. They do. Sunny said, opening her eyes. Who says, who stop talking? Said, poking with one, tell him you're dead. Jeez, guys. There are a lot of recent scrolls about it. Starflight explained probably Blaze is very popular with her own tribe. So why can't she be queen? Sunny asks. If that's what who they want, because Bunny begins carrier and could crush her like a bug if they actually fought in Claw. Chloe chimed in, and Buster, that's me. Smarter than both of them put together. She knew she couldn't kill Burn in a regular duel. It was her idea to revolt all the other tribes and turn the Sandwing from battle into a world war. Huh? Probably. She's probably waiting for the other side to kill each other. Yeah, so I things. Give a little description. Silver scales on the moon or pale blue ice, rigid claws to grip the ice, forked blue tongues, tails now to a brick fin end. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. And you have little details. Oh, fudge. We are chapter 2. There you go. Yeah, okay. Cool. Here's me, and I started. That's me. Hi. Which one we want to be queen? Sunny asks. Was I don't know. We got to pick right when we fulfill the prophecy. None of them, Starlight said gloomy. Blaze is about as smart as a concealed sheep. Blizzard is most likely plotting to become queen of all tribes now. And the burn winds will probably keep the war going just for fun. Though pretty nasty, I guess. We'll see what the Talons will peace decide. Talons, please don't get to decide, Sammy's whispering. They only think they're in charge of us. We can still hear them out, they argued. They want what's best for us. Easy for you to say. Chloe snapped and rubbed around her neck, red orange. You weren't stolen from your home, the Night Wings were pretty eager to hand over your egg, weren't they? Starflight Flint says he was burned. He burned him. Boring. Clay shouted at a pile of rocks. Stop fighting with each other. Come fight me for this treasure instead. No one knows what Discovery did with the Sand Dragon's treasure, Starflight said in the top of his class. Oh, it's up at the glass. Right. Was turning away for glory, among other things, he stole the Lazarite dragon, the gold sand ring, scepter, and the ionics, which had been in the Samuel's treasury for hundreds of years. Clay stamped his feet. Starlight Lexes always made his scales itch. Well, I just want to find somebody, he said. Somebody who wasn't trying to beat him into a violent rage, proverbially. As if the sword had summoned her, Crystal suddenly loomed into the entrance of the cave. What is going on here? Crystal, booming her voice, made all 5 dragonets jump in attention. Sunny slipped as he tried to scramble on her feet. Someone jumped forward and catch her. Denoma's red sky ring slithered into the cave, glancing down at them. This isn't look exciting, he says. We're sorry, Sunny stamped. No, not. Sunny shot the sand ring a glare. We were studying. We were acting at the death of the queen and started the whole war. You mean role-playing? I mean play acting. Just the world. You are too old for games. When were we ever young enough for games? Chloe muttered. It wasn't a game, Tsunami said. It was a different way of learning the history. And what's wrong with that? No one talking back, Destro said. She looked smug as they always did when Tsunami got in trouble. There was no sleeping in the river tonight. Tsunami scolded. Destro tapped the pile of scrolls by the entrance with one glow. The rest of you learn from clearing your mistakes and study the correct way. That's not fair, Clay spoke. Destro turned to go through and made it bound. We're all doing the same thing. We all should be bunnies. Chloe shook her and beside him, Sunny nodded. Just stare down at Clay. I know who the ringleader was. Because the evidence room goes away. What? You're gonna cut off somebody's head? Something spoke. What, are you sure it's a metaphor though? No, go to bed, Just said. They turned out the cave, knocking over Sunlight's neat thickness grows as he went. Clay not selling dark blue soda, blue soda. Sorry, blue dried. No thanks. She pressing her ring against his. Hey Sunny, would you mind taking those clothes to our sleeping cave? The small dragon brightened. Sure, I can do that. She hurried to the entrance, gathered the scattered scrolls in front of her turns, and whisked out of the cave. I can't stand there for much longer, someone said. As soon as Sunny was gone, we have to get out of here. And soon. Clay glanced at Glory and Starlight, who didn't look surprised. You talked about Anna? Of course, Nami said. I needed their help figuring an escape plan. Clay couldn't help but notice that she hadn't asked him for any escape plan ideas. Even the dragons who liked him thought he was pretty useless. I'm sure we're ready to start, I said. Wriggling his forehead, there's so much we haven't learned yet. That's what teachers want us to think. So now he's upstairs as he shocked herself from head to tail. But we'll never know until we get out of here, out of this horrible cage, and see the world for ourselves. What about the prophecy? Clay asked. Shouldn't we wait 2 more years? I don't see why, Glory said. With Tsunami, Destiny's destiny, right? So whatever we will do to right thing, we don't need a bunch of ancient dragons telling us how to save the world. They're not in the prophecy. When do we tell Sunny? No one asks. Glancing at the cave and the dark opening. Not until the last minute, Sunny said fiercely. You usually can't give a secret. Promise you won't say anything to her. I have one around, he said. She's not going to like it though. She thinks everything is great, yeah? Of course she does. Stanley said. She doesn't care that we get treated like cracked eggs, even though we're supposed to be the key to peace or whatever. She cares, Starlight said defensively. She just one about it. Go to Glory. Tell me about very glad Starlight kills posing. I said it to your face. I'm saying it to your face, he said. Or was I saying it to your rear end? It's easy to get the two confused. Oh god. He died behind Clay before Tsunami could even bear tease at him. As soon as we have a plan, we go, Tsunami said, looking them each in the eye. Let's see them force our destiny on us when they can't find us anymore. Oh damn. Oh, that's chapter 2 done. Fun. I thought it was pretty good. Oh, there's a lot of reading now. Hi, is that meant to be headbat? You are? Oh, now we're on chapter 3. Well, I think it's pretty good. It's getting interesting. Dino, what are your thoughts on it? And Tara, I know you've read the book already, but if you're still around, it's a pretty good entry point. I still would like to see this as an animation or some kind of series. on the Netflix. But you know, hey, that's just me, in my opinion. I don't know. My opinion matters, but yeah. Cartoon, something animated. Yeah, I would. I don't know. I'm just voicing my opinion. That's all. But if they bother to do so, yeah. Like I've been binging a lot of new anime recently on the internet. What's his name? Yeah, I think it's alright. Look. I think it's not a bad idea. Like, do you not like the idea of them trying to make an animation from a book of this? I roll to befriend the dragon. You roll a 17, and the dragon welcomes you to his horde. I don't unfortunately have a command like that, unfortunately. This mean what happens in the prologue? Oh. Well, has anyone here seen the old Dungeons and Dragons animation from back in the 1980s? Sorry, 1983 specifically. It has 3 seasons. I believe it was originally a cartoon comic. I want to say, yeah, I'll put it up one second. Just gonna play around with using it in the background, don't mind me. Give me like this again. Sorry. Yeah. So this is what I was referring to. The old Dungeons and Dragons animation from there we go. I have not watched this in a very long time. I remember really enjoying it from back in the day. Fox, listen. I swear, 90% of whatever I've streamed, shown you, or have played, you have not heard of, which is hilarious. That's fine, but then you have like video games. Oh, wait, you had no TV, never mind. Fine, whatever. I just realized. So I haven't seen. Hello, welcome on in. We are reading Rings of Fire, the prologue specifically. Which I just realized, is it prologue rather than book 1? Can someone confirm? Oh, I did the wrong thing. Hi. I have generally forgotten. Is this actually book 1 or is this the prologue? Or is this the prologue to book 1? Also, Cat with Dragon Eyes. How are you today? Hope you're having a lovely weekend so far. Oh, sorry, week. I graduated for a few years till I got into private schooling. Where we had a TV in a dorm with basic TV stations. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Plus being in Japan, the basic TV stations were anime. Oh yeah, the creator of Dragon Ball Z unfortunately passed away a few days ago. Big sad. So are we bowling? Yeah, I was bowling too. Very good lad. I love the series despite never actually reading any of the books. That's fair. Like, for me, I've never read the books. But that being said, I have been told by a number of friends that Rings of Fire is one of those books that you should just read. And I'm like, okay, fine, and well, never doing it. I'm making an animation QS as tribute for him. So far, 900 pixels down to and 15 seconds in total. Nice. Yeah, Tomiyama he did really good work. Also, Fox, what clip did he make? Hey, Fox, you know you made a clip, right? If you make clips, give it context, yeah. If you could. You did, yeah. Check your clips in. There was a clip like 10 minutes ago, being made by you. How are you finding the fanfiction? Yeah. If you don't know what it's about, just delete it or something. Or I can. I only just noticed. Like, oh, clip. Look at the clip. Yeah, I'll give it a bit. Since I have no context. Yeah. Too good. Not bad. Just figured I'd bring it up. But yeah, Fox, if you're interested in Dungeons & Dragons, since I know you haven't seen it, here's a IMDb of it. Actually, no, I can just bring it up. I'm smart, right? Hang on, I'll bring up a chat. Yeah, Dungeons & Dragons. A group of kids are thrown into a fantasy world. Basically, the concept of an isekai. When they leave their home far away with armored magic and weapons to fight the evil tyrants. Spooky. No, I've already deleted the clip, Fox. Too good. But no, this is super duper old. 100% would watch again whenever appropriate. But yeah, welcome on in everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. I love it, there's a lot on AO3. Sorry, AOE. Say what? I own a VHS of all 3 seasons, but it's still really in my garage. Yeah, no, but what is AO3? Sorry, I'm not very clever with funny abbreviations. Ah, okay. Can you show some support on work while I relax and commit to morning routine? Well, that's fair. If you're wondering what we're doing, let's do it. We are on the prologue of Rings of Fire, and we are about to start chapter 3. Yes, I am reading. I had a fantastic reading period. Went down a few rabbit holes. Oh boy. Archive of Our Own. Also known as A. Okay. The big fan. Okay, I'm not too familiar with it, so that's why I'm asking. Generally, I have no idea. Della, would you say this fanfic website is worth the look at, or is it shady at best? Because, like, to be perfectly honest, chat, I've not read a book in like 20 years. So I figured, hey, why not do this, I guess? And I've been doing this in the evening, so I might do them in the day, but I figured something low-key and just relaxing would be kinda nice, you know? But hey, if you enjoy Rings of Fire, and if you too and also enjoy dragons, well, good. Alright. So I'm actually kind of confused. Am I on the prelogue of this, or am I on the actual book 1? Because what I've got is... No, it's book 1. Okay, so... Yeah, we're on book 1. Go. Not shady at all, and I think it is at 100,000 plus fanfics. This is super low bill. That is building every day. I may have been a guardian of hell for no reason of my life, but you know, we actually have a Hell 5 in the community as well. So that's kind of neat. So yeah. Anyway, Hellfire, Hellburn, all that fun stuff. Oh god, Vortex. What is this? It has a genuine, some genuinely well written and great stories, but it's also a lot of trash you gotta muddle through. Oh boy. To get through there, and maybe really not safe for work, but that's why you have search settings. There's many forms and quick communications. People have done the metaphorical modeling already. I wouldn't think it's shady, but I don't act with the AO3 community anyway. I just look and read. I unironically used to be a Cerberus, though within D&D games I was in. Finally to get girls internet get fixed. Your English? Your English is fine. Totally fine. My like speaking English is like they do me native. It's fine, you're good. But anyway, I think we should try for another chapter, methinks. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Oh, also, Fox, before I forget, thank you for the 7 watch streak, by the way. God, you have no idea how badly I just want to turn on Dragon Ghost House Hunting Episode 3. I've got like here on my page. A follow. Whoa. You follow the dragon on the internet. Oh, coins? Yeah, coins. Well, the channel points, but coins, yeah. So you can use those channel points and stuff on here, and things may or may not work, depending on the day. But your coins, ooh. Okay. Alright, that's enough loafing around. Shall we continue? Also, what is this? I want to see this first. I can't see your icon properly. I'm blind. Oh, the little Cerberus property. How cute. That's cute. Damn it, Twitch automatically emote converter. Oh my. Oh my. Wait, no. Here, you get a pat. I joined the Discord? Oh, sweet. Neat. One of the mods will let you in at some point. Okay. So that's enough loading, I think. Let's do more reading, yeah? Probably should drink some more water before I even start. So if you have a hard drink or some kind of Twitch approved beverage, you too can also follow a dragon on Twitch. I have no headbacks to give me back when I do this. I don't have better. What do I have better TV emotes? Oh, I can't see it on OBS, but I apparently do. Sweet. But you know, I have emote as well, which are pretty nice. So we have a Grumpy Durg one. We have Plump Durg one. If you like paws, and then if you like a belly and a paw, and it'd be like, I'm gonna pat that belly. Yeah, right, exactly. Ugh, okay. Belly rubs. Belly rubs on Twitch. Probably not. Ween Dirk, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome on in. You are now part of the horde. Oh, that's you? Wait, you have 2 accounts? Wait, what? Okay. Fair enough. So I thought it was generally a new person. Oh yeah, it is you, okay. Why did 2 accounts? One for personal account? Fair. No, I get it. Alright, fair enough. Okay, let's continue. Yeah. I can give applause. Yeah, we can. Oh, look, I can see that one. Okay, chapter 3. We don't actually have a title for this one, so let's come to go into it. As one tries to clear throat, suddenly there was a thundering crash from the central cave. Clave heard the entrance boulders slam back into place, and then the rumble of heavy footsteps. From an exquisite flap sound from them. Knew that it must be Reeves. Something's happening, somebody said. They hurried to the door, her ears twitching and his spiny ridge along her neck. Standing straight up. We have to go and listen. Starlight spread his rings slowly. I'm sure we'll find out what the fuss is in the morning. I don't want to wait that long. Snobby spun around to jab his underbelly with her tail, and he tipped backwards with a grunt. Don't be a smug braver. Let's go. As he whirled out of the cave, Clay winced to see saw muzzles spring into action, followed Chloe to the central cave. Chloe's scales were already changing to match the molten grey and black rocks. In a moment, she'll be nearly impossible to see. Chloe flipped past to join her, while the two of them hurried away towards the tunnel that led to the big dragon's cave. They vanished almost immediately into the shadows. Hidden by their coloring, they get as close as they can to the eavesdrop. But Clay and Tsunami had an even better shot of hearing everything if they hurried. Tsunami was already charting across the cave to the river. What about Sunny? Clay called finally. Could hear the little sand ring rummaging around in her sleeping cave. Put its clothes away. We'll come up with something to tell later. Tsunami is back. Clay tried to say that Sunny was the only one who didn't know about the spying games, but they'd learned their lesson about trusting her with secrets years ago. Sunny meant to tell Dune about the pile of blocks that the dragons were collecting. The plan was to build a tower to the sky hole, but though it's too small to fly. They only wanted to stick their head out and look around. But one day Sunny forgot to be careful around Dune, and the next day all the collected rocks were gone from their hiding places. That was the end of their plan. And oh, Sunny getting to know anything. Tsunami disappeared into the river with a nearly soundless splish. The pale green fleck under the dark. Blue scales simmered as he swam upriver. Clay dove in after her, wishing he could see in the dark like she could. At least Cedric remembered to activate the glowing in the dark stripe along her tail. I have one of which one was streaming, networking, and the other is a Audible mod account using. Oh, you don't need to give me an extra follow. It's fine. Like, I just want you to be out being here. Best joke at the end of the day. If you enjoy being here, then that's all that really matters, right? Subscribe the right ways. If you enjoy my content, then that's all that really matters to me. At the end of the day. It's like though follow for follow nonsense, which is totally against US, by the way. As an example, but no, in all seriousness, you know, for this applies to everyone else. If you enjoy your time being here, great. I'm glad. You know, I'm doing this because I enjoy, interacting with everyone. And hey, if you want to support a dragon, then that's up to you. But at the end of the day, I do this because I want to. I'm heading to sleep. Have a good night. Oh, you have to bed, foxes. Bye, Fox. I'll have the VOD up for you later. Remember to catch up on the first pod. Also, you're going to bed early tonight. But that's fair. Anyway, where are we at? Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Mudwings couldn't breathe underwater like sea dragons, but they could hold their breaths for more than an hour. Support the dragons? Yes. So whenever the dragons wanted to spy on their guardians, Claims Nami could use the river to get closer to the others. All dragons need love. Yeah, that's true. He caught up to the sea dragon as he was wriggling through the underwater gap in the cave walls. It made Clay nervous every time squeezing through such a small space. Clay's is a fat, chunky dragon chap. He wished he hadn't eaten that extra cow for dinner. Cow. His claws cramped on the rocks, catching in the crevice. There was a brief terrifying moment as his section got stuck. Would he drown down here? Would the prophecy be ruined because of an extra cow? Oh my god. Then with a whoosh of bubbles, he popped through the shot and after Sammy. The tail opened tongue as he swam quietly into the guardian's cave. Yeah. Have you not seen a big dragon before? Oh my. Oh, the birds are gonna fix that. I don't know. I don't know if chat wanted to see a big belly dragon on the screen. It might scare the new people away. We don't want to do that, do we? Your weakness. Oh, it's a bottom ball up. And let's see. Where would it be hiding? It wouldn't help if I'm upside down though. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hang on. Oh my goodness me. Hang on. There you go. So, yeah. Big belly dog. That is a good question. Why am I upside down? I don't know. This is something. Big belly dog. Is that better? I can be upside down if you like. Though, I don't know. It'd be kind of weird. That belly's so big. True. Like I could just go back to this. Like it's not as scary as a big belly dragon. Right? Is that how it works? Only problem would be the dizziness. Yeah, big funny though. I actually have vertigo. So going up things makes it a bit weird for me. So going up, say like an escalator, for example, is rough. I do have something else I could show you, I guess. Assuming I looked at that one second boot up. Find you later. Maybe I loaded this up earlier. Made life a little bit easier. But no, the book's been good. I've been enjoying it. Probably do like more likely open up this chapter and be done for today. Oh, there it is. Let's see. There's this button that goes there. That goes away. Hello. Big belly art. Yo, wow. I don't know. It's up to you if you're using the belly's art. Hi. Oh, look, a 3D model. Hey, if you like bellies, you too can subscribe with your Twitter Prime, or just for $5, or give sub. You too can have belly emotes. Again, no obligations, but it is there. Knees comes in multiple forms of cuteness. Wow. Fair. Anyway, we are getting a little bit distracted, aren't we? I don't know. How about this? If we can get to like 20 viewers, I'll swap over PNGs to something new. Put it out. So I'm safe. I'm safe. I guess. I do have a 3D model. I just don't use it a lot. Ugh. I had really nice food earlier. I'm like, oh, it's time to be like yummy. Okay. The 3 older dragons hardly paid any attention to the river except for Weebs, who is someone stuffed in the shallow. It would never occur to them that the 2 pair of dragonite ears might be poking out of the water, listening. They drifted to the top of near the entrance. Tsunami swam to the far side of the room. That way, at least one of them could hear, no matter what. Well, the minders were talking. 8 of 10. Hi, 10. Tonight, however, Clay was pretty sure everyone could hear everything, including Glory and Starflight in the passageway outside. Wait, you know this book? And yeah, it was. Well, we learned that Clay ate a cow and became really, really plump. So, do that. I have not. So this is my first book. We're doing evening streams of The Rings of Fire. So I've not read it. I have no idea what it's about, and I don't want spoilers. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. No. I've never read it before. That is new to me. Yeah. So we're on chapter 3. So we did 1.5 chapters yesterday, and depending on how my vote goes, we might be doing another 1.5 chapters tonight. So if you check yesterday's VOD for specifically Wings of Fire, aka Storytime, it's gonna be there. But you did kinda get that started chapter 3. Yeah. It's different. I wasn't gonna sing the same to music over. I'm starting to dislike it. No. There, it's better. Anyway, by the way, how are you doing, Dan? It's good to see you again. Right, where we're at. Coming here with no warning, after 6 years, suddenly he's interested. Terrified, shot out of her snout and blasts the nearest rock column. Maybe he wants to make sure they're ready to stop the war. Weeb suggested. Doom snorted those dragon nukes? Then he's going to be very disappointed. He eased himself onto a flat boulder, stretching his foreleg stump and mangled ring towards the fire. What? No, you're fine. Like, for real, chat can talk as much as they want. I will respond once I'm ready to do so. So talk away, it's fine. Just keep spoilers out of chat. That's the way it works. But no, Clay is definitely really, really cute. Just a bit of a dog. Big, sleepy, hungry dragon who just wants an apple day. And make friends. Which is a mood. The big sandwing dragon never discusses his scars or how he lost his foot. But the dragon could guess from the anger in his voice whenever he talked about the war. The fact that he couldn't fly was probably why he was chosen for underground dragon minding duty. He clearly wasn't picked for his warm, muttering personality. We've done our best, we've said. The prophecy chose these dragonets, not us. Does he even know what happened? Kestrel demanded. Does he know about the broken egg and the rain ring? Oh, the defective sand ring, Clay winced. Poor Sunny. He floated closer, keeping his bulky brown limbs below the surface of the dark water. Through the ripples, he could see the blurred shapes of the last dragon gathered around the fire. Weeb flapped his rings. I'm not sure what he knows or why he cares. The message just said, Moasia is coming. I'm supposed to meet him and bring him here tomorrow. Moasia? That sounds familiar, Clay racked his brain. A dragon from mystery class? One of the tribe rulers? No, it couldn't be. All tribes were ruled by queens. I'm not worried about Sunny. Tuesday, we follow the prophecy's instructions. It's not Fatsy's the way Satsy is, but a rain ring is not going to like that. A deep growl rumbled in Kestrel's throat. I don't like it either. Never have. Chloe is not that bad, we argued. Smarter than she wants us to know. You overestimate her because you brought her here. June said. She slays the worthless. The rest of the tribe. Is it just me, chat? But before we continue, is Kestrel just kind of an arsehole? Or is it just my imagination? Because, like, I'm only on chapter 3, and my opinion of Kestrel is not one of favorable opinions. Because, like, what the hell is up with her? Is he meant to be a snob? Because, like, I don't know. She kind of sounds like one. Just saying. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Kestrel. But that's me. Anyway. Her personality rubs me the wrong way. See, it's not a Skyrim. Casual Snap was supposed to have a Skyrim. Right. Okay. I guess the more that we read this, the more we understand, huh? Clay with Glory didn't have to hear all this. The Guardian never hid how they felt about her, and she never acted like she cared. But he wished he could tell how important and smart any these guys are. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna make an assumption, right? Before we continue. I think Casual's backstory is basically like Bruce Wayne from Batman. Her parents got murdered by these bad dragons, and as a result, she became, well, kind of like a snob. Yeah. No heart, no soul, just barking and screaming and reeing at anyone in front of them. Replace guns for spear or something. I don't know. I don't understand. I only vaguely recall the major plot points. Cynical is a good word. No, cynical is a good word. Yes. I don't remember any others because I don't know anything about this star. So I'm making a theory, like a guess, that he's basically like Bruce Wayne at this point. I don't know. And this Moas here, I'm gonna say him is like Merlin, but dragons. Yeah, but yeah, no, please don't spoil. I'm very upset. But I never thought Moase would come to look at him. We've said after he dropped off Salak's egg. I assume when I get to see him again. The Night Rings had nothing to do with his ball. He is a Night Ring, which means super-powered and mysterious and full of himself. That was all that Clay could remember about Night Rings. He found himself actually wishing he could get a lecture from Starflight. The epic wonderfulness of Night Rings was the Black Dragonite's favorite topic. Did the Dillons say what he want? Kestrel asked. Well, it's his prophecy, we've said. I guess he just want to make it come true. Oh no. Dell is being a bit of a butt. Morsio Clay's felt a jolt run through him like the stinging shock he sometimes got when June wrecked him with his barbed tail without paying attention. Morsio was the Night Ring who had spoken to Dragonette's prophecy 10 years ago. They had learned about him in history, was one of many facts Clay could never remember. He had delivered the prophecy, never seemed as important as who was in the prophecy. But maybe Mosia was more important than Clay had realized. Although he was coming to see them, perhaps he would take them out into the world. Perhaps they didn't need to escape after all. Perhaps everything could change. Gosh. And that was a very short chapter. Yeah, no, that was good. I am a cat with speaking of people's probably forget because I changed my profile on Discord. You're a cat now? Okay. Oh, I can put you on the couch. So, Jack, do you want to do one more chapter? Or how are we feeling? Always have been. What a cat. You were staying as well on streaming? That is fair. Oh, I suppose I'll look at Discord. Someone said they joined the Discord? Recognize. Okay. Seems like you've been let in. You good for one more chapter? Okay. That is totally fair. But I will be needing water. I'm starting, my throat's starting out. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, how about this? We'll do one more chapter, and then we can call it for that. Because, to be honest, a lot of the reading for this is good for the voice. Mind you, I did do an earlier stream, for like 2 hours. But this is good. I'm enjoying this. Depending on how I'm feeling, I might even push it for chapter 5. But I don't think so. Well, you should have access. If you haven't already, there is a Discord. Pop in and say hello. If you care, also, I also have a YouTube channel. If you want to look at old VODs, I will more than likely put these up on YouTube tomorrow. Well, I can do it now, I guess, but I'll do the first one. And you can just check out the VODs if you miss them. Because YouTube likes to delete stuff. So I will export this to YouTube. Boop. Chapter 1. Yeah, cool. Then you should have access to Discord. And play Pokemon regular and Dragon Ball I'm watching. Oh, which one? I am a big fan of Pokemon. Oh, wait, I can do anything. What is that? I can do everything in the background. Okay. Oh, if you like Pokemon, what is it? Because like I am a Gen 1 Pokemon fan myself. So if you like Pokemon, yeah, you can see yourself with a big Charizard onesie, which I think is kind of cute. Looks like I clicked my button. There you go. So yeah, big Charizard onesie. Big fan of Pokemon. Totally not biased at all. So, yeah. I like Pokemon. Hello? Doug in the Doug? Damn right. Hey, you can have that. So, Silver, I've increased the levels of my opponent by 20% and made all double battles. Half of my Pokemon are poison types. Oof. Well, fair enough. Yeah, no. So if you want to keep up to date with what's going on, follow the channel if you like. There is a Discord. Pop in, say hi. We also have a little TF command. So you too can be turned into another furry. I mean animal. Totally animal. with Eskis makes the mark TF in the chat. You too can TF in to a good bean. Grinding my Primo eggs to get with my team for the first gym. I wish you luck. You TF'd into a raptor. I think that is a raptor. It's a bit hard to tell. But gosh, doesn't that look nice. Anyway, before I lose all energy and so I'm gonna continue reading before we get too distracted on more fun things at the Rex. Oh, it is. Okay. The Rex is us. The after your treasures and loot. And you too will lose all your goblin loot to the greedy Rex. Okay. Suppose we continue. It's all right. Clay never really believed the legends about Nightwing's secret to dragons. You could read minds. A hidden kingdom that no one could find. A mystery queen, the power that could see the future, and the way they appeared from the darkness to deliver prophecies that shaped the world. Please don't be another Madame Web movie, because no one wants that. That movie was really, really bad. I do not recommend that movie. Ugh. It all sounds like fairy tales about as likely as a world ruled by scavengers instead of dragons. Besides, Clay knew Starflight, and Starflight was many things: annoying, long-winded, smart too, serious, but had no magical powers, and he was never ever scary. But the next evening, when the dragon, black as a bottomless pit, loomed out of the shadows of the entrance tunnel, Clay felt all the rumors about Nightwing's come crashing into his head like a collapsing rock wall. Molesley was even bigger than Crystal, and 5 minutes more terrifying. He spread his jagged, bat-like wings, and peeled dragons of the dragon lined up in front of him. He had silver scales like stars on his underside of his rings, like dragonflies said, but on him they seemed to glitter from a great distance and cast a cold glow. He looked like he could easily rip off each of their heads with one bite. Okay, I guess we're all turning into T-Rexes today. He looked like... oh, wait already. He also looked like he was already hated the fire dragonets, which wasn't what Clay had expected at all. He turned into a mouse. Okay. The irony being the old cat. They were already been disappointed. Maybe Molesley was reading their minds and knowing how confused they were by the prophecy. Approval of the diners. They became the prey. True. Ooh, I have an idea, chat. Food for thought. And hear me out. What if we turned Niche from a dragon to a fluffy raptor? And then we turned the fluffy raptor into a plush. Just food for thought. Think about it. Let me know. Fluff Dino? Yeah. I knew a few from the resident and our data. Yeah, like, for me, big fan. I know a few raptors, like Tanya. Tanya's a fluffy bean. I know a few others too. Big fan of the raptors. And birds. Big fan of birds. I don't think I've seen a fluffy raptor, no, besides having feathers. Fluffed and fluffy raptor? Yeah. So same concept as Nisa's design, but fluffy raptor thingamajiggy rather than normal raptor, I guess. See it again, that's what I had imagined. Oh, is it missing? Is it safe for work? What is this? What is this? Okay, I'm gonna have to show chat now. Okay, so apparently Dan sent me this thing and I should probably show chat. I'm showing chat, too bad. Yeah, so this is what Dan sent me, chat. So apparently he pictures me like this. I'm also intrigued by that. Yay, nay. That's kind of silly. Yeah, no, I like it. Could be a thing. Yeah, for the road. Anyway, good boy. Probably needs more brushing than anything else. Okay, well, let's try to semi-focus on the book because we are getting all distracted. But it's still funny. I like it. Maybe Moses was reading their minds and knew how confused they were about the prophecy. We've seen the future of his visions were all about failure and more failure. Like a drill suddenly trembling at the side, he felt the same way, petrified, and in place as if his scales were being slowly peeled off one by one. With a giant night ring inspected them. On his other side, Starflight was more still than Clay had ever seen him. Starlight was always frozen when he was frightened. It was as if he hoped that by not moving, he would just be out from the view and the danger would pass by. Clay couldn't see Chloe, but he knew when was a saw these black dragons stand down and the rain rings Dragonet. For a small eternity. Is that? Twitch report and of disgust. A fork black tongue slipped over his teeth. Clay whisked his almonds for as fast as the cavern itself, so he could hide his friends from the nausea. His talons were as huge as as sharp as rock shards. Oh boy. His was big enough to be brave and brave enough to be big. He never wanted anything so much, but he wanted to protect his friends. From the troll eating Scumful, immediately dangerous dragon. Aww. He really hoped that Mosea wasn't reading his mind then. Think about cows, think about delicious cows. Mosea booted his head, slowly declared down a crystal. It had one growing part of glory. What is that? He said, his voice loaded with enough venom to kill 20 dragons in mid-flight. Starlight took a step back and Clay saw Glory. She was sitting on a hunting with a long tail. Curled over her talons, trails of white and gold chased chased each other through his scales. Only the sage of flame around her feathery ears hinted that she was upset. She stared calmly back at Marcia. There was an accident, Tizzle said. We lost Slimy's egg. So we did get another one from somewhere. From the rain rings, Marcia interrupted. It was his, Isaiah, snared, whipping her tail towards Reeves. He brought her egg here. Unless we have 5 dragons, said Reeves. That's what matters. Morgan peered his long black snout at Glory, his eyes rooted at Sunny, who let a tiny squeak and sink a little lower towards the ground. More like 4.5, he grunted. Are you even supposed to be a sand ring? Don't you eat? What's wrong with you? There was a long, horrible pause while Sunny tried to squeak out an answer. She does, Sunny blurred. See, it's fine, as much as anyone. It's not her fault it's small. Savak chimed in to play surprise. She's a good fighter, Clay said. And so is Chloe. Stop talking now, Marla said. And the sun dropped over them. His sharp, menacing gaze landed on Clay. Think about cows, think about cows, think about cows. The tall night ring turned to the three guardians. Something was very wrong here. Yes, Snowman bursted in again. It has, and I can tell you what. We're treated like prisoners. We've never been outside this cave not once, and all we know about this world was supposed to save it. Save is what we've learned in the scrolls. We're supposed to be the most important dragons in the world. But those treat us like blind salamanders. Clay couldn't believe it. Wasn't she scared of Mother too? Tsunami, hold your tongue, June snapped. I will not. Please get us out of here, she said to Marcia. Take us away with you. Please don't, Clay. So I mean, think about the cows. Now that he had seen the night rings, rather stay trapped here. Ungrateful little Crystal growled. Without warning, Martin lunged at Tsunamis. His teeth flashed like bright white lightning, darting towards Nick. It really looked like the sky is falling on you. Clay saw it and discovered he was moving too. He flung his angry night wings huge reds of black before he could stop to think about what he was doing. His paws sank into small grass between the shifting black scales, scrambling forward. His tail thrashed as he tried to balance, blowing the sword Samuel, rolling away and spinning to fight back. The blue talons slashed at Morgan's nose and underbelly. Clay tried frantically to remember his battle training. He flattened himself along the big dragon's back and smacked his neck forward and bit down hard as he could. Ow, his jaw exploded. He put pain and he reared back in the back on his black scales. It is impossible to find a weak spot. Found a shiny a bit during my endeavoring session. 4 odds, articulate, and no Pokeballs, F. That is an F. I am sorry for your loss. Mauricio jumped away from Sammy and shook his whole body violently. Clay lost his grip and flying through the air. He landed with a jarring thud, sliding halfway into the river. As he staggered to his feet, he saw Zami and Mauricio facing each other in battle positions. Mosier made a grinding noise deep in his throat. He stepped back and swung his tail around into view. Clinging to Mosier's tail, her teeth firmly planted in the vulnerable spot near the end. Was Sunny Clay wished he had remembered about that spot? Which every dragon had, no matter what tribe they were from. Ha! Mara mumbled. That's a surprise. He praised Sunny loose with his front talon, as if they were a tiny blood-sucking insect. That one will do, Morgan said, pointing at Snowy. None of the big dragons had moved at all as he attacked the judges. Neither had Chloe nor did Starflight. They staggered up beside his Nightwing's friend, who was doing an excellent imitation of stalemate. Scarlet lowered his head and regarded Clay's eyes. And that will do, what was it? And Clay kissed her sort him. But Nightwing approved of him. Clay was confused. It wasn't as if Clay had done anything good, even when Clay was defending his friend. Apparently he couldn't get angry enough to drag out his inner monster. Couldn't Mosier hear everyone thinking about it? Clay was going to let them all down. This one, Mosier studied Sunny from her harmless tail to her woolly gone scales and then masculine eyes. Well to see. We followed the prophecy, June insisted. She wasn't in the clutch eggs. I found her egg alone, buried out in the desert. Just like the prophecy said. The Guardians never talked about where they got their dragon eggs. Sunny stared at June overly. He felt silent under Mosier's dark eyes. As for you, Mosier said to Starlight, I seem to use your Nightwing powers to figure out that I wasn't going to harm the Z-Ring. Perhaps you could even had a vision of my visit today. Now that you know that I'm going to take you into the next cavern for a private conversation. Clay shuddered. A private conversation? That sounded like as much as that made his ears roasted. He did not envy Starlight as the two Nightwings slithered toward the study room. Mosier paused in the archway and looked back at the Guardians. We'll have to talk about this later. He didn't look at Chloe, but everyone else did. He flickered her eyes and tilted her chin a little higher as Mosier's footsteps faded away down the tunnel. What does that mean? Clay worried. What were they talking about? Stupid Steven. Kestrel shot across the cave and struck Snowy's snout. Complaining to the first strange dragon you see, trying to make us look bad, running by your life. Of all that we're giving up for you. If you hate this too, well then why didn't you let us go? Somebody shot back. This is for your safety, he interjected. His voice was gentler than Kestrel's, but Clay could tell he was angry from his long blue-green tail. Tailed on the floor. That's what all this was for. The Talon's peace need you to survive long enough to fulfill the prophecy. You have no idea how many dragons would love to get their claws on you five. Or what that could do to you if they did. June growled. Our job is to keep you alive, Kes said. Or else I've strangled you myself a long time ago. I still think she's a kind of a bad person. Great, Snowy said. You've been a terrific life. Thank you so much. Kestrel made the hissing fire in his coming noise. Clay grabbed Sammy's tail and tugged her back towards the river. We're grateful, Sammy said, jumping in front of Kestrel. Stood up on her back legs, not even out the red dragon's size. Her golden ears twitched we would have made, we would not be alive. We're glad that you kept us just the way we are. Come on, Reeves. You brought us told you toward the cave. We need the dog. And now he had something to say, because we grumbled, feeling clamp over the broken cement. So we threw ourselves into the river and sank to the bottom in the streams of furious bowls. As he caught up, we were to lungs of red. Pretty quiet in the cave. Sonny and Clay exchanged glances and looked over Chloe. The Red Wing was sitting there in the same spot, with a tail nearly curled around her feet. She yawned. Clay wished he ever be that calm. It was as if there was nothing pulled her at all. Are you alright? Clay asked. He came around and sat in front of her, studying her face. Sidled up beside Chloe, pressing her violet rings with her own small golden ones. Of course, Chloe said. I mean, we know that we're gonna keep happening. It's not like the miners have been talking about how awesome I am this whole time. But you are, Clay said. Chloe tilted her head at him. Awesome, he said. And so then see a ram ring. She said with a shrug, I don't care. It's our own fault. It's their own fault for bringing me here. Why don't you fight Marcia when we did? Sonny asks. Then maybe we'll know how to be brave and fierce. You are too. Why bother? Chloe said. It was obviously a test and I already failed. A spot of sky blue scales and her back post of the colour began to spread across her other scales, eating up the purple and gold. We don't care what the prophet says or what Marcia thinks. Chloe said shrilly, you're our fifth dragonet. We don't want anyone else. Chloe gave me over. That's very sweet. See you all again. I'm gonna take a nap. Now, Sonny said loud. Is that a good time, dear? Chloe fell asleep every day, usually after lunch, for a couple hours, but Clay had expected her to stay awake while Marcia was around. He knew he wouldn't want the big dark dragon to catch him. Sleeping, he glanced in the tunnel in the study room, wondering uneasily how far the night winds cleverly reached, and if he could really read Clay's mind through rock. I'm tired, Chloe snapped. And they all think I'm lazy anyway, nothing I can do to change that. Clay knew Chloe wasn't lazy. She was a hard worker. Then everyone at battle training and learning the Dragon War's history, even though none of the big dragon even noticed. They had a nap in the middle of the day, probably for some brain reason. Although it didn't seem to help, Chloe was as pricky and tried after napping as he was before. Wake me if anything exciting happens. Chloe said the mixer was actually exciting, not Sonny exciting. She gave Sonny a friendly nudge with a snoot, and Sonny squeaked in protest. I don't think everything is exciting. Sonny flapped her rings. You guys think things are exciting. That of it's the way Chloe it's time to leave. The claves and fulfill the prophecy exciting. Caught another weird look. Crab in the river, not exciting, got it? She booked Sonny again and got her tail fully blue, slipped inside her sleeping cave. Sonny blinked at Clay. I know he said Clark's was really weird though. It wasn't. It was. I wouldn't mind if you woken me up to see it. Clay added kindly. Well, good, I know. That's why you to eat half of it instead of anyone else. She headed to her favorite statement and started to climb. Hooking across rows and dotted the bubble shape. Clay clamped upon a rock beside her. Hey, Sonny, he said, what do you think about running away? She paused and looked up at him and dropped green eyes. You mean leaving the caves without our guardians? Oh, no, we couldn't do that. We have to do what the prophecy says. Do we, though? I mean, do we? He said quickly as Nini lost her grip on the segment in surprise. But what if the Germans don't understand the prophecy any better than we do? Maybe we need to get out and stop the war in our way. Sunny settled on top of the segment and coiled a tail around it, bouncing on her legs. She reached up toward the segment, poking sharply down on the top of the cave. I don't think that's a good idea, Gray. If we follow the prophecy, everything will be alright. Her claws battered at the tip of the lawler's taggart, but she was too small to reach it. Sit down at the frustrated Sus. Clay glanced at soft blue coming from Glory's cave, followed the prophecy, but he couldn't help but think that a real prophecy would have included Glory. What if the prophecy was wrong? And that is chapter 4 done. So that was pretty nice. And we won't know what happens until next time we do this. Chapter 4 done. So, what did you guys think? Did you guys enjoy it? So, to my surprise, I even watched for 3 chapters. Yeah, 2.5, but 3 chapters basically. I like chapter 3 was short though. I like Glory. I think Glory's pretty neat. Self-empowered and all that. Take a sip. Fine. Did get a bit of action in this one, though it seemed a bit random. True. But it is interesting. They really don't. I don't personally care much for Kestrel. Shut up, Dan. But yeah, I don't care. I don't really care for Kestrel. I swear, if her backstory is, oh, I'm Bruce Wayne and my family got shot by a bad burglar, I'll scream. I'll swear to God, I will scream. Yeah, I drew, but who is the real joke here? Kestrel or Marcia? Because subjectively, Marcia came into the scene and is kind of doing his job, sort of. Though a bit of a jerk, I can agree. Shouldn't be treating Sunny and Tsunami like that, and Clay's like, cows. Think about nothing but cows. Okay. Well, until then, I will stand with my opinion that Kestrel is this. I don't know. Kind of a jerk. I can feel sorry for someone that also hates him at the same time. True. Though we don't know anything about Kestrel though, Like, all we know is that Castro is a big bully towards Clay, specifically Clay. Really, Yerk for now, right now? Yeah. Like, we don't have any real backstory between Blaze, June, Castro, and we know basically nothing about the moles here. So we need to know more. I can't push it any more than 3 chapters. So yeah. So that's gonna be, though we can talk about it for a little bit. So we're not going to see it. But overall, like, let me just make it the right. Yeah. You know, so overall it's fine. It's a good little book. And I think we will definitely be doing more of this in the future. At least that's my interpretation anyway. I think it will be revealed in book 1, if not book me, and I will tell you. I don't want to know. Give me the DMs. I don't want to know. I want to be surprised. I like, this is like a, it's like going to the movies and telling people how the Avengers ended. So I like generally don't want to know. Like, Dan, you've been around long enough to know what I'm like with spoilers. I will ban people for spoilers. At the very least, give you a verbal warning before I do that. I'm not a fan. So like, they were good. So I don't want to know. Be like blah blah blah, blah these things. I'm like, brains are going to tune out. So for me, it's fun. So yeah. So okay, so June entering encounter, Glory, sharp-minded, seems a bit depressed at the moment. Clay just wants food and sleep. I feel sorry for Sunny though. Personally, a little small little bean. Shame though. Found lost in the desert. But really, Blaze and Kestrel, even though the 3 of them are guardians, Kestrel, Blaze, and June, and yeah, all that. I don't know. What was the thing? They were treated really well. Kind of weird, yeah, kind of weird. Totally treated poorly. Almost if they were slaves, living in their own home, but in a rock, because the outside world is too scary for them. Off to the mines you go. And that kind of is my peak opinion. What? Come on. It's kind of funny, okay. I was trying to put a humor to it. Hey, Kristen, what program do you use to stream, if you don't mind me asking? I don't know what Zambatar is. So I'm using something called OBS, which is formerly known as the Open Broadcast Recorder, which is free. And then what I'm using at the moment is something called VTuber Plus, which allows you to have a 3D model representation of yourself on the screen with a bunch of other assets that I'm running in the background. Yeah, you're welcome. Help it out. But hey, if you are new here, and if you enjoyed our little story time, which I hope you did, by the way, drop a follow. Help the channel. There's also Discord, which can be found there, and we also have a YouTube channel. If you want to keep up with VODs that I may post, not guaranteed, on YouTube, this will be posted on YouTube though, and yesterday's VOD for Wings of Fire. So definitely drop a follow. Helps the channel a lot. More than you know. Helps me feel good about myself. And hey, Thanks for being here. Okay, I think I am done for today. I could post it on another tab. Chat, do we want to do another tab? You know what it is? I'll do this. 5 subs to the channel, and I will go one more chapter. There you go. 5 subs. 5 subs, and I will do one more chapter. Because I want to do more, but I also don't want to push myself. But 5 subs, and you will get one more chapter for tonight. Love how you want to have advertisement and ignoring my joke. Well, yeah. I also didn't see the joke. Like I'm oblivious. It's gonna be kind of obvious. Though I saw you actually had a genuine question, which I did answer. So I explained I was using OBS rather than Streamlabs because Streamlabs is garbage, and it also is a CPU hog. And then explained that I was using my 3D model and a few other assets. So I technically answered your question. Though the joke I didn't actually get. So I went over my head. Plus it's like 9 PM. So I'm a little bit tired. So I'm sorry that I didn't see it. It is. I am obviously going to advertise my own stuff on my own stream. So that seems totally normal. Since I was leaning towards wrapping up, to be perfectly honest. Like, I'm not tired that I want to go to bed. But yeah, my throat's a little bit sore. So that's it. Yeah, I generally thought Zamatha was a program that you were using. So I was trying to help. Oh no, I drank some water. That's why I was a little bit quiet. Yeah, no, so I generally thought Zamatha was actually a program that you were using, or something that you may know of. I don't know what you know what it is, so that's why I'm like, oh, okay. Zamatha is a joke. Okay. It's still going over my head, so I'm like, I'm sorry. But yeah. It's still going over my head. I don't know what that means. But yeah, this is fun. I'm actually enjoying this. So like, do you guys want to see more of Wings of Fire with a little rating systems? Do we like this? Like, it's something I've done like out of the blue. Because usually I use like chatting streams to like watch videos and low key energy vibes. I think this is kind of nice. You would? Fair, very fair. I know Gino's been enjoying these. But it's your vibes? That's fair. As I said, I am willing to do one more chapter for 5 subs. Yes, I am gonna be a little bit of a sour. So 5 subs gets you one more chapter. And we can keep going for one more chapter. But that's gonna be it. Because I will be overdoing it afterwards. Else, I might wrap up, I think. But no, it was good. Good stream, good chill, good people hanging out with. And that's kind of the whole point, right? Kind of the whole point. As I sip some more water. Though, thinking about it, at least to the back of my mind, I think Kestrel kind of reminds me of Jiren in Dragon Ball Super, funny enough. Oh no, my parents got killed by, and friend got killed by this big bad villain when I was a child. was me and big anger and explodingness. And then basically the internet compared it to like Bruce Wayne from Batman. And kind of poked fun at it. It's like, and then we all know obviously it was the clown god from his actual universe who killed his friends and comrades and family. The lone Jew who could. Okay, am I done for today? I think I am. Alright. I think we are done for today, I think. Let's go find someone to say hello to. Whatever he went through doesn't give her the right to be basically busy fire dragons. I'm in agreement. I try and calling her a snob. And mind you, my comments are TOS friendly. But hey, if you want to find out what I really think, try Discord. So, drop by, say hi, drop a follow, and you too can find out what happens next. By the way, we do have a YouTube channel, so if you want to keep up to date with what's going on, or hey, you missed a VOD that I might upload to YouTube, no guarantee because I only does VODs. Best way is to drop a follow, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. And let's go and find someone to raid. I think I have one or two people in mind. You know what? We're gonna raid into Kofu. They're currently doing art stuff. Yeah? They're doing art. They do like 3D modeling, so it's kind of cool. Let's go say hi to them. You behave yourself, yeah? Be on your best behavior. I don't particularly have a raid message, so go and say hello. Yeah? I'll quickly say hi and bye, but I am tired. So anyways, thank you so much for being here. I hope you had fun. I will see you all potentially tomorrow for more Dyson Sphere / some game maybe. We'll see. And or I might do an early stream of this because this was fun. So until then, you all be safe out there. I hope you have a good evening, good time zone, and I will see you all again hopefully very soon. Take care. You should be asleep, but you are here, so that's fine. And they're gonna be over there. So anyway, you have a good night. Be well, be safe, love your faces, and I will see you all later for more streams of some kind. Okay. Thank you for being here. And you have a lovely night, yeah? Bye, chat. Take care. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.